The landscape itself, okay, of the Nimble Valley looks very almost Earth-like, apart from like a few little sort of alien bits, and that's probably to do with the new slimes that are gonna be out that way. How's it going, everybody? My name is Finpire. We're back. We're playing Slime Rancher. So you already know what this video is about. This is going to be a news video, and we're going to be talking about the Mochi's Megabox update, which is coming. We've got a release date. It's coming at the end of February. So this month, we should have it, and we'll be able to play it. It's going to be awesome. So it's, I guess you could also call it the Nimble Valley update, because that's pretty much what it's about. It's about going to the Nimble Valley, and I think that's the area where... Oh, I got a puddle slime. I don't want this, dude. I'm still cleaning up from the last video. It's made such a mess. Such a mess. Come on, I'm gonna clean it up. Yes, I think that's where Mochi Miles lives, which is one of the characters in Slime Rancher. If you didn't know, she's the cool looking one. She's got like, I think she's got like blacky sort of purple hair. No, it's black. She used to have a purple streak through the hair, but she doesn't. She's got a purple jacket now. The developers made a bit of a design change, and she's no longer that way. Anyway, today we're going to be taking a look at some of the stuff that the developer has teased in the update to sort of show us that's going to be coming. And I tell you guys, the Nimble Valley is looking really good. It's looking like it's going to be very different from like all the Slime Rancher areas that we've seen so far, which is pretty much the same as like every update. They're all sort of quite different. But this one's really cool because I like it. It looks more like it's got like kind of more of a mountainy kind of feel to it, you know what I mean? It feels like it would be less alien than what some of the other places have been, because it looks like it's got like greenish grass, it's got like trees that aren't weird colors. They look like they're kind of very sort of autumny browns and stuff like that, which is super cool. There's like waterfalls, there's water. It also looks like there's a bit of a cave system. So I'm, oh, what am I doing with these boom slimes? I don't know what to do with them anymore. I've got all the dervish slimes, and I've got a bunch of mint mangoes. I'm gonna chuck these back in here. I'm trying to clean up this area to get this area kind of looking, you know, just get it back into spick and span ship shape. You know what I mean? Hey, no, stop it, stop it. So many puddle slimes through here. There you go, dudes. Munch on them. Have some mint mangoes there, champs. That's good. Get some Tangle Plorts. We'll get a little bit closer to being able to unlock the next 7Z reward, which I need to go find out what that is. I need to take a look and work it out, okay? This place is in shambles. Just an absolute shambles. Let's sell them. Got some boom slimes. I don't think I need these boom slimes for anything. I think these ones are kind of just extra. You know what I mean? But we could make some cool slimes, couldn't we? I could put some boom slimes in here and combine them with something. I don't know. What do you guys want to be combined with? Maybe some dervish slimes. What do you reckon? Let's get rid of the extras. See you guys. Go back to the land that you came from, which is the sea. See you later. Oh, I got this ornament just here. I'm gonna hide that in the grass, and then nobody knows. It's gonna be our secret, okay? If anybody asks you, you better not tell them where it is. 7Z Rewards Club. Gold Warp Depot Blueprint. Gold Leaf Chroma. I like that one. That's one of my favorite Chroma packs. And the Astro Pearl Chroma. Alright, let's sleep into the morning. Okay. Yes, so like I was mentioning, the landscape itself, okay, of the Nimble Valley looks very almost Earth-like, apart from like a few little sort of alien bits, and that's probably to do with the new slimes that are gonna be out that way, which is the Quicksilver slimes. Now, if you haven't seen these guys already, I'll put some stuff up on the screen. They look like very much like silver or mercury looking like a liquid metal. Versions of puddle slimes or fire slimes, which kind of makes me think that, like, yeah, they're gonna have their own plorts, because you do need to feed them with, I think you need to feed them with, like, electric charges. The actual slimes themselves, because they're of, like, I guess the puddle variety, you know, they're like a liquid, I'm guessing that you probably can't combine them with any of the other slimes. That's kind of what I'm starting to worry, you know what I mean? So that's a possibility. Yet to find out exactly. Maybe Maybe they'll introduce something that's going to be new so that you can combine the liquid ones. That would be cool to be able to combine like a liquid fire slime and a puddle slime, and you'd get steam. But it would be awesome nonetheless. Alright guys, you guys can have some prickle pears. I know it's your favorite. Get it in there. Get into your gobs. And we'll fill this one up. So these guys have plenty of food. Yes. Yes. All the food. Might even get them a toy. Okay. Just trying to get all the bucks. All the bucks. Might get a gyro top. These guys can play with this. Climb up over here. There you go, guys. There's a toy. Play with the toy. That should keep them happy, and it will stop them from trying to create massive tornadoes and destroy the place. So, one of the things I guess that the update is for is it kind of adds like a little bit of a almost like a mini game style, similar to how the you know, the Ogden Ortiz update of the Wilds, how, you know, he wanted you to go out and collect stuff and bring it back to him. It's very sort of similar thing. I think the Quicksilver slimes are probably what drop the stuff that we need to give to Mochi Miles. But it's basically, it's about a business transaction, okay? She wants us to do a bit of work for her, and that's what we're doing. We're doing some work for her. Okay, that's full. These guys look like they're happy. That's good. I'm gonna fill this trough up because it's starting to get a bit low. My fire slimes have got some stuff to eat. So it's not yet determined exactly what we have to do with Mochi Miles in order to, you know, to do business with her. Whether it's just a case of collecting plorts for her, I'm not 100% sure. The update or the roadmap, the development roadmap, doesn't say a great deal about that. So we're sort of yet to find out. It's still interesting nonetheless. But I kind of want to know what we're doing. I wonder if it's going to be a case of, you know, we have to collect, kind of like how we did with the Cucadoba fruit, and we had to give that to, in the exchange, and we basically got back some, well, we got some rewards, but we also got the spiced tofu, which was pretty cool. I didn't mind that stuff. Maybe this one will be about money. Maybe we'll get money from Mochi Miles. Something tells me she's a little bit tight-fisted though, so maybe she doesn't want to hand over the cash. There's also going to be some changes to the 5-day rush. So they're adding something called rush mode, which is basically, it's going to be like a few variations on the original 5-day rush. Apparently, I think there's going to be like, some sections can change, like the, like it's a little bit more adaptable to the pace that you're going. That's the way that I read the update. I'm not 100% sure, but if you guys know, let me know in the comments below what your interpretation of the new 5-day rush, what that's gonna be. I'll leave a link in the description so you can go and check out, like, you know, the roadmap, and obviously all the media and the actual blog post yourself. And also go and follow Monomi Park, the developers, on Twitter as well. Those guys are always tweeting, like, you know, fan art, updates, like little teasers here and there, and just like, you know, development bits of information and things like that. They're a really cool developer, and they're good at keeping like everybody in the loop. Oh, here we go. Let's get all this. Awesome. But just back on the Quicksilver slimes, you can see like they've got what almost look like little eyebrows. Just these like little things kind of coming off their body. When I first saw them, they kind of look like eyebrows to me, but maybe it's like kind of their hair or something, and it sort of goes back in the wind. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, so these guys look like they're incredibly fast, and you have to try and catch them. I don't know if they can hurt you, so you might need to actually sort of, it's a possibility that you have to sort of keep out of the way of them. But it's going to be, from the sounds of things, pretty difficult to be able to feed them with the electric charges. However that's done. It's going to be able to do that if they're, it's going to be hard to do that if they're fast. Now, how are we going with these guys? These guys aren't eating that much. I mean, there's a painted hen all the way down there. There's somebody, oh. Okay, you were probably just about to eat that. Fair enough. Got lots of plorts coming in here. Got 96. Yeah, this is good. These guys desperately need some heartbeats. We need to get these guys some heartbeats stat. If you look at the actual land itself, on the Nimble Valley, it looks like it's got these really weird sort of shiny metal structures and stuff like that, with like floaty bits of what looks like the same sort of material the Quicksilver slimes are made of, which you can only assume is some sort of, or like, you know, mercury or liquid metal or something. But it looks like it's kind of this awesome mix of alien and real world at the same time. Unfortunately, the drones aren't coming in this update, so everyone thought it was possible that the drones were going to be coming. It looks like that's going to be in the next update. I think it might be like an intermediate update, an update in between this one and then the one that's for, what's his name? Oh, I'm forgetting his name. The guy who does all the sciencey stuff. You guys can let me know in the comments below. I could look it up, but I'm not going to look it up, and I just forget his name at the moment. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be an update for him. Whether we're doing some cool sciencey stuff is yet to be discovered. But I'm really looking forward to the drones, because the drones are going to make doing a lot of the more sort of mundane tasks that, you know, people who've been playing Slime Rancher since the beginning are probably a bit bored of. Okay, cool. Let's go and stick the painted hens just around here. Now, one thing I noticed, right, and I don't know if this is exact or if this is, you know, the case, but if you notice, like in the Overgrowth, right, some of you might not have actually watched this series, but back when I was doing Better Build, like way back, and I was building my own, you know, levels and stuff like that, there were these like flowers. They weren't exactly these ones. They were like flat-ish, right? And I had this idea to do like long grass and put the flowers at like varying heights through the grass, and it gave pretty much exactly this effect here. And then the developers went and added it in the game. Now, whether they saw me do that or whether there's a coincidence, I don't know. But I kind of feel good inside that I also came up with that idea myself. Whether they took my idea or not. I'm betting that they didn't, okay? I'm not making any claims. I'm just happy with myself that I was able to do that. So this ranch, well, my ranch here, it's sort of starting to get a little bit better. Kind of looks a little bit like an apple tree or a tomato tree that just went like out of control and created like massive tomatoes. I'm gonna be a grandma and go to bed super early. Sleep until the morning. Because the more days that we pass, the closer we get to getting the market back up again, so we can start selling some plots at some decent prices. Because at the moment, these prices are garbage, aren't they? Look at them. They're really bad. The only ones that are up at the moment are the gold plots. I wonder if selling a bunch of gold plots would sort of offset the market a little bit and push the other plot prices up. So you guys can bet that I'll be playing the update pretty much as soon as it comes out. The updates with like timing and stuff like that in my time zone are always a little bit funny to try and jump on it. They often update the game at like 3 AM. And I'm like well asleep at 3 AM. But I'll do my best to get a video up as soon as I can. Whether it's like my early upload, because I do 2 a day now. Whether it's my early one or my late one, I don't know, but we'll have to find out. But I'm gonna leave the video here. Like I said, this was just gonna be a quick update. Wanted to tell you guys what's going on with the Slime Rancher updates. Getting into the Nimble Valley, it's gonna be the best. I can't wait, I'm super excited. Let me know in the comments below what you're excited about with the update. And hopefully, the wait doesn't feel like it's too long. But thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked it, give us one of these ones, and I'll see you guys next time.